When Israel pulled out of the Gaza Strip in the summer of 2005, instability reigned in the region. Settlers left dismayed, while Palestinians cheered the decision. Finally, after years of fighting between the Israelis and the Palestinians, it seemed like there was a new direction in the two-state solution.
The government should move forward. We'll see what happens. I hope both sides can come to an agreement. I used to go on a road and pass a checkpoint. The children go to school freely and without any problems.
But instead, fighting has continued, and divisions between Fatah, the party of President Mahmoud Abbas, and Hamas, who controls the parliament and cabinet dating back to their victory in the 2006 elections, reached a climax this week. Hamas fighters have taken over the Fatah-controlled headquarters throughout Gaza in a military campaign, overwhelming the Fatah forces along the way. In response, Abbas, free in the West Bank, has created his own government, dissolving the coalition formed between the two sides in January. So now, Palestinians must face the reality of two geographical areas controlled by two feuding governments.
I think it's very sad what's happening in Gaza, and I hope that it will finish very soon between two brothers that are fighting each other.
The new Fatah government has received pledges of support from Israel and the U.S., but many believe Fatah's history of corruption has facilitated Hamas's success in the region. In January of 2006, Hamas took 76 of the 132 seats in the Palestinian parliament, shocking many political experts. Allegations of Fatah corruption were even substantiated by its own members.
We congratulate our brothers at Hamas. This is street democracy, but our hearts have been burned by those who are corrupt and misguided as Fatah.
After lots of internal fighting, the two sides surprisingly agreed on a coalition in January, but that unified government lasted less than 3 months. The economic crisis has driven lots of the fighting. Since the 2006 elections, many Western powers have placed sanctions on the Palestinian territories due to Hamas's refusal to recognize Israel. The US and the EU officially cut off support last April.
I don't see how you can be a partner in peace if you advocate the destruction of a country as part of your platform.
Hamas does have the will of the people, but many analysts continue to feel they will be unable to function without the aid of Western powers.
Hamas faces one choice, is either to be a moderate organization, control Gaza completely, and prevent launching missiles against the Israeli, or actually be anarchy, a mini failed state. And in this case, Hamas will find it extremely difficult to finance the services.
Conflicts with Israel have also not helped matters. Last summer, Israel targeted military areas in Operation Summer Rain in response to Hamas capturing 2 Israeli soldiers. The airstrikes left many Palestinians without water or power and left the economy in shambles.
There is no distinction between civilians and militants. I have a shop that rents out speakers. I am not a danger to anyone.
In short, since Gaza was already an overcrowded area, internal fighting and conflicts with Israel have made things even worse.
The main objective for them is to fight each other. It's to finish with the occupation. That's all. This is what I think. It's really very sad.
With the latest developments, the vision of a two-state solution seems far away. And if Gaza and the West Bank continue to be controlled by 2 government factions, the Palestinian situation could become more dire than ever before. Mike Prada, Salia News, Washington.